Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Alexandra Marie, and today I'm gonna be talking about my quinceañera. So this is a story time, and it's a long story. So grab some Cheetos, grab some snacks, lay down, get comfortable because this is a long story but interesting. So stay tuned. Okay, so let's start off with the beginning. Okay, so my mom had already told me since I was 13 that she didn't want me to have a quinceañera. That because she had already dealt with 3 and they were tiring, they were stressful, and it just had to do a lot of stuff. And she was like, just for you to enjoy it, not even a full day, just some 9 hours, and you can't even enjoy it that much. So I was like, okay. So I started to think about it. I started to say, okay, I'm going for a trip. Okay, so the more and more I went to quinceañeras, I got a feeling that I wanted one. I saw how beautiful my friends looked. I'm sorry, I'm looking over here because I have my notes. I'm sorry, just cooperate with me. Sorry. And how much fun they had that day, from the getting ready to the church to the party bus and the party, where was when they got to the hall and how the party went at the hall. So this is where all the story begins. I wasn't going to have a quinceañera here in El Paso because my mom had already told me, okay, we're gonna go on a trip. So they were like, okay, where do you want to go? So one of my dream places to go is Cancun. I love the beach. I love the sun. I loved everything about Cancun when we were looking into it. So we started looking into Cancun. I was all in for it at the beginning, and I was like, okay, fine then. Like, it doesn't matter if I have a quinceañera. I've gone to quinceañeras already. So I was like, okay, whatever. Let's go with the trip. Okay, so I didn't want the trip. When it got closer and closer, I didn't want it. But my mom said it was a hassle to have quinceañeras. Like I told you guys, since she had already experienced 3 quinceañeras, which were my sisters. And she told me just to enjoy it for 9 hours. It's not even a whole day. And I was like, okay, but I don't know. And we were planning to go for Cancun for a week. We were going to stay in Cancun for a whole week and do activities there in Playa del Carmen. So, yeah. Tengo a mis tías, a mis 2 tías que están allá en Mexico, and they took a trip to Cancun for me so they could go, well, also for them, but they went to go see what I wanted to do. They sent me pictures, they sent me stuff, a lot of stuff. So I was like, okay, I loved it. I fell in love with it. So, gracias a mi tía Claudia y a Yadira por ir a mirar las actividades que íbamos a poder hacer y los hoteles. So, muchísimas gracias, las quiero a las 2. Y luego, well, after they went to Cancun, everything became so realistic, and I knew I wasn't going to be satisfied with the trip. We already had the hotel, which was called Grand Palladium Colonial Resort. It was an outstanding hotel. I loved it. I was like, okay, I can take pictures here, I can take pictures there. The pool was amazing. The rooms were cool. Like, I was gonna have one of my own rooms, supposedly, but I was gonna share with my sister and my niece. So the rooms looked like a whole ass house. So I was like, okay, let's go. And yeah, we also already had the activities we were going to do over there. The last thing we had to do was get our flight tickets. And that's when I was like, no, I can't. Like, I knew I wanted a quinceañera for sure, but my mom wouldn't let me. She was like, go for a trip, go for a trip. She tried everything. So, a day before that we were gonna purchase the tickets, I told my mom, I don't want the trip. And she tried everything in her power to try and convince me to go on the trip. She told me, ándale, que va a ser más mejor, es una semana más que un día. And I was like, no, I want a quinceañera. I want to celebrate my 15. I want to experience trying on dresses, going to church, my party bus. I wanted to pues, experience a whole ass quinceañera because the one in Cancun, I wasn't gonna have my friends. I was just gonna have my family, but I wanted my friends. I was able to invite some friends, but it was a hassle because they needed their passports, they needed their parent permission, they needed money, they needed a lot of stuff. So it was a hassle to get friends to try and go with me to Cancun. So I was like, okay, no, I want my friends. And my mom was like, pues let's take them. I didn't want to. I wanted it here in El Paso. Okay, so I convinced her to cancel everything in Cancun and have a quinceañera here in El Paso. Okay, so we talked about it and she was like, bueno, pero la quinceañera va a ser aquí en la casa. That didn't convince me that much, but I was like, okay, she's going in that I'm gonna have a quinceañera. It's fine if I have it here at home. So we went here at home. We contracted the DJ. We were already looking for canopies to put outside, for tables, chairs, chocolate fountains, everything like a quinceañera. This was gonna be, my backyard was gonna be my hall. So I liked how it looked and I was like, okay, whatever. I like how it looks in the backyard. And then my sisters heard about it, that I was gonna have a quinceañera, and they were like, let's get a hall. So my sisters are crazy and they started looking at halls. So I was at school whenever they started looking at halls and I was texting them and everything. And after I got out of school, my mom was like, well, we need to go look at the hall that your sisters just booked a meeting at. And I was like, oh, okay, pues let's go. Like, I was like, okay, then it is. So we went and I saw the hall and everything. It wasn't everything I was looking for. It wasn't that like, oh my God, it's amazing. But it was nice. It wasn't like, no me llamó tanto el ojo, el hall. So we only had 8 months left for my quinceañera. And my mom was like, pues sí, está bien, está bonito. And I was like, okay, I can't say no. She likes it, I can't say no. So I was like, yeah, let's go for it. Let's get the hall. So my mom paid half of whatever the hall was gonna cost. So we got the hall and everything. We did the contract, we signed it. We told them that we were gonna take our own DJ, and they were like, okay, that's fine. So I was like, okay, it's turning out perfect. A month later, we went to give another payment, and we talked to the manager again, and she was like, no, because, well, okay, let me tell you guys. We showed her everything, what the DJ was gonna take, his equipment, everything, and she was like, no, it's too much. What if the light goes out in the middle of the dance? What if something happens? So she was like, no, you guys need to cancel the DJ. But I really love my DJ. Props to my DJ, because I wouldn't give up. I wouldn't give him up. So lo bueno que el hall nos dio nuestro dinero para atrás y nos dijo, pues here you guys go, I'm sorry for the inconvenience and everything. So I was stressed out already. There was only 7 months left for my quinceañera. So I was like, holy crap, what the hell are we gonna do? So we got in the truck, we were driving. I started bawling my eyes out, saying I didn't want a quinceañera anymore because I was stressed. I was like, what the hell am I gonna do? All the halls. Because I was looking at more halls, but no me llamó uno tanto el ojo. So we went to this other hall, and it's called the Tuscany Ballroom. We went there. It was nice, but I didn't like it that much. And so we came back home because we were already stressed. So I was looking on the internet and I found one, but I didn't know there was 2 of those. So I was like, okay, pues we called the owner and everything, and he told us that my date, which was gonna be May 30, 2020, was already reserved on one of the ballrooms. So we had another ballroom. So we went to that other ballroom. I completely fell in love with that ballroom. I was like, it had everything I wanted. It matched my color of my quinceañera. It matched everything. I was like, this is it. This is it. This is the hall I want. So we signed the contract. We told them about our DJ. They said, yes, you're more than welcomed, and everything. So we went all in for it, and we got my DJ. We got that hall, and now we're just paying that hall off. So we were set to have my quinceañera at that hall for May 30th, 2020. So we started off great. And then here comes COVID and ruins everything, shuts down everything. So I stopped practices. We were already on 2 months of practices. My quinceañera was like 2 months away. And I was like, hell no, what the hell? So my mom was like, we need to postpone it now. And I was like, no, nope. And she was like, you're gonna postpone it to last minute and we're not gonna have dates. So I was like, okay, let's postpone it again then. So we postponed it the first time to, I think it was August 22. That was our first time postponing it. And then a month went by and the news were saying it's gonna get tougher, it's gonna get hard, mask and germics and social distancing. So it was a hassle. And the hall owner spoke to us and he was like, well, our capacity is gonna be limited, not a lot of people are gonna go in. Okay, so eso era lo de menos. Yeah, my mom called to the church and the church was like, it's only gonna be 10 people. I have 16 members in my family and not all 16 of them could go in. My court is 30 people and not even all my court was gonna go in. Not even my court was gonna go in. Not even the whole people of my family were gonna go in. So my mom was like, nope, let's change it again. So we postponed it to December 12th, I think. No, it was gonna be, hold on, let me get the calendar out. It wasn't December 12th. I think it was December. Oh, okay. It was gonna be December 19th. We had postponed it to December 19th. And we called my dad and told him, and he was like, you guys know that that's the winter. The winter and this coronavirus is gonna get worse together. So, no. So we had to postpone it again. And we were gonna postpone it till January, but it was too close to December and January, so we were like, okay, never mind, no. So we postponed it, what is it, the third time? Yeah, we postponed it the third time to my official date, which is what I have now. And pues I'm not gonna have a quinceañera, I'm gonna have a sweet 16. I was really aiming at having a quinceañera, but now I'm aiming at having a sweet 16, which is the same thing, pero pues quinceañera is for Mexicans, for Latinos, and pues sweet 16 is for Americans. So I kind of wanted a quinceañera more, but it's the same thing. That's what my mom says, and I know it's the same thing, but yeah. So now I'm having a sweet 16, and hopefully everything turns out good, porque I'm already stressed the hell out with all this COVID and canceling like 3 times, moving everything around, the photographer, the party bus. I had a lot of stuff. So we're like, okay, let's go on now. And now, pues, yeah. And I just want to say a huge thank you to my gracias for hearing my mom cry and stress out. And yeah, gracias for us postponing it like 3 times. I'm sorry. And for my photographer for helping us move everything around, help us settle things out, help us realize, because he's the one that helped us move it till next year, and he told us she's gonna be a whole year 16, just like her 15. So you guys can do a sweet 16. So that's when my mom was like, okay, let's do a sweet 16 then. So yeah, thank you to my photographer, muchas gracias. What else? Thank you to the party bus, which the party bus was also a hassle, because let me tell you guys a story. I saw this party bus, which is huge for 60 people, and I was like, okay, I want that one. And my mom was like, that's loca, agarra uno de 40. And I was like, no, I want 60 people. So we got it. Gracias to my parents for following my locuras and getting it for me. Y luego, pues yeah, we got the party bus and everything, and we wanted to see it for like the longest time. I think we were trying to see it for 4 months, and the guy wouldn't let us. He would tell us no, not until this day, and he would cancel that day. So on March 8th, I went with 2 of my friends, which was Marcus and Gabriel. And the guy had sent us to an address over there in New Mexico. My mom was like, it's weird. And also my sister was like, it's weird. Why is he sending us all the way over there? But yo, aferrada, was like, it's a presentation. Like, he was showing it to other people. So I was like, what if people from New Mexico wanted to see it too? So my mom and my sister were like, okay, let's go. So it was my sister, me, Marcus, and Gabriel. We drove to New Mexico. And we were looking all around for the party bus. There was nothing. So we called the guy who nos hizo pues el contrato del party bus, and he wouldn't answer us. He was rejecting our calls. He wouldn't pick up anyone. Marcus tried calling him, and he wouldn't even pick up anything. So we're like, what the hell? So we called where we got my party bus at. And another guy picked up, and he was like, oh, we asked for him, for the guy that gave us that, pues nos dio el contrato del party bus. He was like, oh, he got fired because nos estaba estafando. I was like, oh my God. So my mom and my dad freaked out, and they were like, they just stole our money. And we did give a big portion to the party bus. We almost paid it off. And my mom and my dad, oh no, we paid it off. We actually paid it off. And my dad was the one that was like out of it. So my mom was like, no, you guys gotta look for him. So my mom has control of my Facebook and went off on that guy's Facebook. So he finally got it back in touch, and he was like, you gotta take off those things. I'm sorry, and you guys can come and see it. So fuimos a ver el party bus. I liked it. It's nice from the inside, but from the outside it's not the best. But it's 60 people, and it's the only party bus that can have 60 people here in El Paso. So I was like, okay, let's just get it. So yeah, my quinceañera has been one of the ones that my mom and my dad say that they will forever remember, because COVID, my party bus, my halls, and yeah, that's been the story of my quinceañera. Well, now my sweet 16. That is it for the story time. Thank you guys for hearing me out for the situations and everything. So as you guys can recall, or you guys recall, since I was gonna have my quinceañera in Cancun, I had already bought a dress for Cancun to take pictures, and I had it, ya lo tenía, I bought it and everything. I have it right here. So I'm gonna be giving it away to pues one of you guys. Voy a regalar el vestido blanco que vieron. Ya sé que gente me ve de México y de Estados Unidos, so se los voy a dar a quien sea aquí en Estados Unidos y a quien sea allá de México. Voy a escoger a una, pero como tienen que entrar se tienen que suscribir, tienen que prender la campanita y tienen que darle like a este video. Y ya cuando acaben, y también me tienen que ir a hacer follow en mi Instagram, porque allí es donde voy a poner la ganadora. Okay guys, so you guys, in order to enter the giveaway, you guys have to subscribe, turn on your post notifications, like this video, and follow me on my Instagram, because that's where I'm going to be announcing the winner for the dress. And also, ya when you guys are done, nomás comentan cuando ya acabaron de hacer las cuatro cosas. So when you guys are done, you guys just comment done, and my mom or my sister will pick the winner. I will put you guys in a little jar. Pondré sus nombres en un little jar, y nosotros escogeríamos, y ya nomás las anunciaría en mi Instagram, y yo les haría text para agarrar todos sus datos. So whenever I pick the winner, I will announce you guys on my Instagram, and I will text you guys through Instagram to ask you guys for your address and all that stuff, so I can ship the dress. Y nomás cuando comenten, pues ya cuando acabaron, pongan su Instagram para yo hacer las announce allí. So whenever you guys comment down below, just put your Instagram so I know who to text and who to tag on. So yeah, and then the deadline is Friday, next Friday. So you guys will have a whole week to win, and let's see who wins. So tendrán una semana para ganar. El ganador no lo voy a anunciar hasta el próximo viernes que viene. So, a ver quién gana. I wish you nothing but luck. Good luck to you guys. So yeah. Okay, so this is the dress. Este es el vestido que iba a ser para mis fotos de mi quinceañera allá en Cancún. Y nunca me lo he puesto. Nunca, y no sé qué voy a hacer con él. No sabía qué iba a hacer con él. So por eso lo estoy dando. Y es nuevo. Así te pueden ver. Déjenme verlos de atrás. Esto es de atrás. This is the back. It's a size small. And it was $50 from Fashion Nova. And well, I never wore it. Nunca lo usé. Y no sabía qué iba a hacer. So I decided to do this video. Y darlo, to give it away. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and give it a big thumbs up. And yeah, so see you guys in my next video. Bye.